everybody. It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here tonight to give you the latest episode of the challenge, just my 2 cents, my quick review. I know I'm a day late. If you all didn't watch my previous review from Survivor, yesterday I was busy trying to move makeup from downstairs to upstairs, and I had a huge box of makeup. The first lift, bam, my back went out. So I pulled a muscle in the lower back. So I was just resting yesterday. I wasn't up to doing the review. So I apologize for being a day late. And also, since I couldn't do the review yesterday, the trio, we decided, that's myself, Charles, and Drew, we decided to go ahead and do our trio update next week. That'll be after the third episode anyway. And can we be honest? This week still did not give me what I'm looking for. Hey Eric, thank you for coming back. I see you out there in the chat. I just need the challenge. I don't know if it's the people running the game right now. I really don't care for. They aren't entertaining to me. They're cocky for no reason. Like, I was watching the after show and Nani was trashing Amanda, talking about, I can't. Hey, Miguel, I see you in the comments. Nani was on the after show talking about she was dragging Amanda the whole game. Amanda is her friend because, her and Amanda got into a little argument this episode. It wasn't about much of nothing. And she was like, I've been helping Amanda this whole game. We pretty much dragged her to this point. I'm like, Nani, but who has been dragging you? If it wasn't for your girlfriend being on your team, who was dragging you? Because Amanda could have easily called you into the elimination and you could have been at home. Well, I guess you wouldn't have went home because Ashley is still here. But whatever happened with Ashley, we're going to get into that. But Nani, calm down. Because your ass clearly is a layup. And I need Nani to recognize that she's being dragged. Emerald team rocks my nerve. I see all of y'all in the comments going in on Nani. I'm so happy y'all agree with me. I see all of y'all. Hey to everybody. Where do we want to begin this episode? I kind of want to ask y'all in the chat, but I'm gonna ask y'all when we get to it. Let's just start at the beginning. Hell, I forgot what happened at the beginning. Y'all said please call Nani. Please. Nani doesn't need to be humbled in an elimination. She's already humbled by elimination. Nani knows that her elimination record is more losses than wins. I believe the only time she wins is when she's in there with a partner. So Nani, please come. Nani worked my nerve on that after show. Josh worked my nerve. Devin works my nerve. Like, if this was an individual game, and it wasn't no partners, it wasn't no teams, Josh, Devin, Nani, was Emmanuel even there? Was Emmanuel there? I didn't even see Emmanuel say a word this episode. I think he kissed Tori, but Emmanuel was silent this whole episode. Those people would be gone. Devin is a clear layup. Josh is a layup. You're a team of layups. You're just doing well because half of these damn challenges are puzzles, and Devin know how to do puzzles. This isn't the puzzle challenge. This is the challenge. We want to see some physical threats. I feel like this light is flashing. It's too bright. Y'all, I'm not in my son's room. I'll just turn it off. I'm not in my son's room tonight because, one, he'll be back next week on Thanksgiving break. And two, I already told y'all I pulled my back. So I'm sitting in my office. I could actually pan it around a little bit. I'm sitting in my office because I'm actually doing work. But that's why this light is driving me crazy behind me. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. The Emerald team is half layups. The only one worth anything on that team is KC. The only one. And how they're winning, I don't know. I guess because, oh my God. Okay, there go my back. I can't lean too far back. The only reason they're winning is because everyone else sucks. I mean, who else is out there? Kyle, Nelson, Amanda, Big T. CT just waiting to the final so he can win his money. That's it. we gon' everybody, we gonna get into it because I want to read people. I can't stand this Emerald team. I couldn't believe that Devin was telling Amanda she was selfish because she wanted to come to a better team. But let me tell you something, Amanda. Emerald team not about to win. Not saying Tori is all that. Tori is not all that. But Amanda, you ain't all that either. I think you're going to expose some of their weaknesses. But let's get into the challenge because I wasn't happy with the challenge. It was another time challenge. They was doing something with Top Gun Mavericks. I ain't watched the original Top Gun, so I don't care about the remake of the Top Gun either. Hey Michelle, I see you out there in the chat. Um the challenge lost, like when I saw that airplane and it was gonna nosedive into the water and they had to break out, I thought it was gonna be exciting. But when I saw it just went and then it leveled back out and then just I was like, womp womp, another womp womp challenge. Like that was not exciting. And then they had to do something with puzzle pieces, put in the order. Time challenge. I'm just happy Sapphire wins. Marlon said it right here. It's time for Sapphire to win. Anybody with Emerald winning, I was here for. But at the end of the day, Sapphire wins, and they scared to play the game too. CT, to me, who is the clear front runner of the challenge. It don't matter who CT. It don't matter if you lose next week and they put you down there. You gonna win. You gonna win. And he talking about, oh, I don't want to put in nobody from Emerald because they could have put me in and they didn't. So everybody gonna play a scared game. I agree. Coward. Who cares they put you in? Put their asses in. Put their asses in. I agree. It's weird they have 2 underwater challenges back to back. It ain't nothing to do out there where y'all at. Where they at in Croatia? Like, what happened to the challenges where they used to scale buildings and be on tight ropes and you have to use some kind of physical ability? Like, to me, this ain't nothing but memory. You little 2-year-olds play memory. We flip the cards over. Okay, this, that don't go. This. I'm over it. And did they even play trivia? I don't even recall them playing trivia this season yet. So it's like, womp womp. Like, just turn the finale on next week. Turn the finale on next week. I don't care about nothing else. Nothing else. Just let me know who wins. Because I am excited that All Stars started yesterday, but I think I didn't watch it till today. And I want to review All Stars, but like I said in my last video, All Stars wasn't nothing but a big introduction. They should have released, if they were going to have the elimination on episode 2, they should have released the first 2 episodes last night. It's nothing really to review because I don't know anything, the strategy or anything. I'm just happy to see everybody back on All Stars. But let's see. Dan is reading. He said, is Big T losing her wig for me? Big T and her wig. I mean, that's sad when the most exciting part of the show is old girl losing her wig in water. That's very sad. But let's move it right along. At first, the vote was going to be Big T. But then everyone was like, Big T gonna pick Amanda. So Amanda was like, let the vote be me so I could pick who I want to pick. Amanda, girl, were you gonna pick anyone outside of Big T? Period. No, you were not. So I don't see why it mattered. It was gonna be Big T versus Amanda no matter who got thrown in there. I personally would have thrown Tori or Nani in there. But it wouldn't have changed anything because they would have just won and went back to their teams. Maybe not Nani though. We don't know. Oh, somebody done found Nani's. Okay, let's see. Nani is 4-9 in elimination. That means 4 wins, 9 losses. That's horrible. That's failing. That's a low F, like a 20%. Forgive me if my math wrong, but that's a low F. That ain't even close to being a D. Her only individual win was against Gabby Lag. And we all know Gabby was, don't get me started on Gabby from last season. So Nani, pipe down. Pipe down. Now you say Devin said the name, I think it was Tamara. She said the name of her wig on the after show. She did have a funeral for her wig, Tamara. But see, Devin got her wig all in the mud and dirty. Big T just got a little bit of salt water. She could wash that wig if it's human hair. Now, if it's synthetic, go ahead and bury it, Big T. But if it's human hair, she just need a little shampoo and conditioner and curl that thing right back up. And Big T looked like she have some nice wigs, so I ain't gonna read Big T on her wig. Now, somebody, Marlon, these are my thoughts exactly. CT is just sitting there waiting for his check because I don't see a male here this season that's going to win this. Even if they run this challenge in teams, which some people think they're going to do, Sapphire is winning. As long as CT stays on Sapphire with Kyle and Emmy, they winning this thing, which I kind of feel like, and y'all just tell me what y'all think in the comments. The way Devin has this after show and it's constantly the Emerald team, do you think the Emerald team is going to win if it's a team final? I feel like it's too many layups on the Emerald team for them to win. But we'll see. Next week going to be a 3-way hall brawl. Honestly, I'm curious who wins. I don't think that's a 3-way. Like, I saw the preview. It's not elimination. That hall brawl is the daily challenge. It looks like that daily challenge where they got to run through the X's and stuff and take the balls up and down the little mud hill. I don't think it's a hall brawl elimination. I think the 3-way hall brawl is the daily challenge next week. And for the female side, KC winning. We already see KC knock the shit out of Tori. Tori's feet levitated up past her head and then she hit the ground. Tori might be hurt next week the way KC hit her, but probably not. I don't know. But obviously Emerald's gonna win. But I feel like for the guys, who about to knock out CT? I don't know, but I don't think it's elimination. I think that's the daily challenge next week. But I can't wait to see it. Now, somebody said something in the comments, and this is what I want to get to. Thoughts on Ashley getting DQ'd. I don't have any thoughts because I don't know why she got DQ'd. Now, y'all know I'm on Twitter. Kiss My Cheeks TV. Follow me on Twitter. I was all over Twitter trying to figure out what Ashley did to get DQ'd. Some people said she was fighting with Josh. That's what y'all said last week. She had a fight with Josh. And I was waiting to see Ashley pop Josh because I was thinking Josh must be yapping at the mouth. And she popped him and she go home, whatever. Because Ashley can get drunk and heated. Some people on Twitter saying she outed Josh as being gay. And called him the F word. Now, you know that's bad. But it's not that I want to see it, but I feel like, why are you protecting Ashley from whatever she did when everyone else gets their reputations ruined? When people, if you make a dumb decision that will get you canceled, kicked off the show, canceled on Twitter, let it be seen because it happened. I don't know what Ashley did. However bad it was, however little it was, because you really wasn't nobody there, so Twitter really don't know. But I feel like everyone else has said racist things. Kaylee outed Natalie for being pansexual. People have done all kind of things that got them canceled on this show. Why don't we get to see what Ashley did? She got $1 million. She millionaire Mitchell. She get canceled. I'm sure she got a Q coin. She probably don't, but that ain't none of my business. Why didn't we get to see what the hell Ashley got to do? Now, if y'all know for sure what Ashley did, put in the comments. I'm gonna scroll down and see if anybody know what she did. Everybody's saying it. Eric, you laughing at me saying levitation. I heard she outed Josh. Now I was talking to my good friend Charles. You know, Charles is a part of the trio. He was like, "How can he be outed if we don't see it?" And then I said, "How can you out someone? Like, I don't know if Josh is gay or not. I really don't care. That's his business. But let's say that he's not. If she outs him and he's not gay, is that really being outed? Because he was all on the show kissing Esther. You know, that's Josh's business. I don't know. It ain't hard to believe, but I don't know what's fact. Everyone's saying that's what she did. Then why couldn't we see it? And then as I'm watching the episode, Josh is a very emotional player and person. If Ashley would have outed him and it seems like when it comes to his sexuality, because people have said this about Josh numerous times, I'm sure it's nothing new for him. He didn't seem so upset. He just was kind of like, Ashley broke the rules. She had to go home. Josh isn't that kind of person. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I don't know what Ashley did, but I agree they should have shown it. Show me what she did. Show me. Somebody on the cast leak it. Corey, Ashley did you wrong. Well, I guess Corey wasn't there. Nelson, let me know what she did. Devin and Logan complained to protection. Heard she did not use the F word. What do you mean they complained to protection? They complained that she was protected? I got to do some deep diving on Twitter. I got to see what Devin and them saying on Twitter because I don't follow them, so I don't know what they said. They want to protect her. She can come back. Why would you bring her back? See, I'm gonna have a bigger problem with that. And how can you come back? To me, Josh is somebody they're gonna constantly invite back. How can you bring Ashley back with Josh and it not be? I don't know. Allegedly, she made a comment about Josh's sexuality. They just brushing over it. It's weird as fuck. I agree. That makes no sense about Ashley. What do you mean that doesn't make sense, Eric? I can see Ashley saying something like that. I can see Ashley because she got a mouth. She quick with it. She might have been drunk. I can see Ashley saying something like that because one, let's not act like this is brand new news. People have commented on Josh's sexuality since we seen him on Big Brother. That season he was on Big Brother. And he's very sensitive about it. And I think people comment on it because Josh is a sensitive man. And men should be able to have their feelings, but I ain't into Josh and all his emotions. I think his emotions are outrageous. So it's not like this is something new. So Ashley, I just want to know what she said. And I don't want her to come back. When Josh and Ashley were in a heated argument, Josh was in Ashley's face shouting. Then Ashley called Josh gay. Then Josh cried and told the production. Now let me see. It had to be more than that. That ain't a reason to that ain't a reason to kick somebody off the show. To me. Because Josh cries all the time. And he always crying to production. Ashley had to say something a lot more than that. And I need to know. I need to investigate. I'm just happy Ashley is taking a break. It seemed like everybody taking a break. Corey said he taking a break. It seemed like everybody taking a break after this season. She didn't say to Josh, everyone knows you're gay. Oh, that's what she said. I don't know. It just doesn't. I have to have the context. Because people have called Josh gay before. This isn't anything new. This isn't anything new. And to me, that's not outing anyone. Because people have said this about Josh just for They've just always said this since Big Brother. And this is something Josh, I'm sure, has heard a million times. If he has any kind of Twitter, Josh has heard this a million times. So I don't really see him crying about it. I feel like Ashley had to say the F word. She had to have said it. It's hate speech. It's hate speech if you be like, I'm gonna have to talk to my friends about it, so I don't want to say nothing wrong. I guess it is hateful. I'm just saying I don't know. I just feel like it's nothing new. It's nothing new. I do feel like Josh is protected by production for whatever reason. I don't know the reason. I don't know the reason. Production likes those Big Brother 3, Fessy, Casey, and Josh. I don't know why. They just do. I remember when these scenes were cut and people posted the scene on Reddit. They did. I need them to do it again. Yes, I didn't know they posted on Reddit, but I don't follow Reddit. But yeah, go ahead, somebody leak it and put it up there so we can see what Ashley did, because I don't like that they're protecting Ashley. If you do something hateful, you deserve the repercussions of your hatefulness. Not, oh, Ashley got DQ. You ain't even say. You ain't even say. She would definitely say, I agree. Ashley would definitely say something like that. I remember when we first got introduced to Ashley, and I thought she was already rich. Remember on The Real World, she talking about she was rich. Her parents had maids, and she was always seemed like one who looked down on others. So her walking around calling herself Millionaire Mitchell, girl, I thought you already had $1,000,000, but I don't know. Okay, let's get back in the show. Let's get back into the show. But do y'all girl a favor. If somebody on production leaks it on Reddit or somewhere, I don't follow Reddit. Go ahead and DM it to me on my Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV, right there, because I want to see. Okay, let's move on. So Ashley is gone. Sapphire wins. Amanda is having a huge argument. Let's get to Devin having the audacity. That's my word of today. I said that in my Survivor video. The audacity to tell Amanda. What did Devin tell Amanda? That she shouldn't want to come to their team, that she should just be grateful to be there and gone over to the Sapphire team because he doesn't want anybody ruining what he has going on Emerald. And he said it on the after show. I wish this is 1 week. I wish Amanda would have been on the after show. He talking about we had such good chemistry and such a good thing going on Emerald. If Amanda would have came over, she would have ruined it and it would have took us too long to get it back together. Devin, please. This season is made for you. They done gave you 50 million puzzles. We haven't seen you do a physical thing. Did Devin win any daily eliminations? I don't recall. So it wasn't until you got to this Sapphire team, no, this Emerald team, and they helped you out. The Emerald team is so unlikable. And I was just the audacity. You telling this lady, and mind you, I don't care nothing about who got kids and who don't. But everybody is there for a reason why they can use $1 million. You telling this lady she should just be happy to be there and not to ruin your game so she can go on over there and be on the Sapphire team. And then he was saying in the aftermath, how can I protect you if you're on my team? You protect me when I'm on Emerald because Emerald's supposed to be winning. If I'm not on the winning team, I'm going in every week anyway. Devin, if you were not on Emerald, let's just say by chance, it was a guys' elimination week. And say they would have just threw in Nelson for the hell of it, because I feel like CT and Kyle would throw in Nelson. Who do you think Nelson is picking? Who do you think is the layup of all the gentlemen left? It's you, Devin. So you need to watch your mouth. Watch your mouth before you go home. And then Josh. Josh wants to clean it up on Aftermath. We saw what you did on the show. You said, I want to run a final with KC. You damn near threw Nani under the bus too. You really could give a fuck about Nani, but the only reason you giving a fuck about Nani is because your best friend is laying up with her for right now. So then you cleaned it up and was like, I just want to run a final with KC and Nani. So you threw Tori under the bus. Tori can go. But see, that show you how smart. You not smart. That's why y'all asses ain't winning. Nani ain't never won no damn final. When she ran that final last year, she came in third place. Third. Last. Did she even run it? Yeah, she ran it. Last. She came in last place. So I clearly remember Tori came in second place whenever she ran the final. I would rather have Tori on my team than Nani. I'm like, Amanda, if you gotta come over here, at least get the layup off. At least put Nani ass over there so we could keep Casey and Tori. Not smart. Not smart. KC is dating Nani. So if KC win $1 million, Nani gonna get broke off. So go ahead and put Nani over there. And me, if I gotta have now you got 2 layups on your team. Really 4. You went from having 3 layups to 4. You don't trade out a strong member for a layup. I'm going to get to the comments in a second. Let me just say what I have to say about this elimination. I liked it. The elimination, again, was more entertaining than the damn challenge. The memory squares on the bottom of an airplane. Amanda did a great job. It was close. Big T, if you wouldn't have stopped and took so many breaks, you probably could have made it a lot closer. But I wanted Big T to lose because Big T, for whatever reason, I don't want to hurt Devin feelings. Fuck Devin feelings. You want $1 million or you care about Devin feelings? Big T. Oh, me and Devin are friends in real life, and I don't want to do anything to hurt his game. You know who needs to take a break? Big T needs to take a break. Don't invite her back. I almost said something mean. I caught myself because I know a lot of y'all love Big T, but don't invite her back. Don't bring back nobody like, oh, you care more about this layup. You care more about this layup, hurting a layups game when you will lay up yourself. I don't get it. And then CT telling you to his face, like, don't bring your ass over here, Big T. Take your ass over there, back over there with Nelson, but don't come over here and fuck up my team. I don't understand what you're doing, girl. I wanted Big T to lose because I'm like, if another person wins elimination and doesn't go over there to that Emerald team, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Everybody caring about everybody's feelings. No, Angie only care about $1 million. I don't care if Devin gets mad. Devin can't do shit until he win an elimination himself. And not the light bright one against Bananas. That shit don't count. The light bright. Win elimination yourself, Devin, and then maybe like do something besides a puzzle, and then maybe I might entertain you. I'm about to get aggravated. Let's go over to these comments. The very first comment I see is Amanda won the easiest elimination ever. No. Amber B won the easiest eliminations ever. Amber B did a hall brawl against the bitch who stood to the side and just let her run. So no, Amber B, easiest one ever. Does anyone know what they are arguing about? Was it about the Amanda stuff? I don't know anything. Were they even arguing? I would have rather they said Ashley got drunk and just punched Josh. I don't know. I think production is getting stricter, which is a good thing. They're learning from the Camilla situation. I don't want to mess up your name. I agree with production being stricter on the cash. the cast. But what will piss me off is in 2 or 3 seasons, I see Ashley sitting her ass up on this show. If Ashley did something so bad that you can't even show it on TV, we don't need to see that bitch face on our TV no more. And I meant it. Not a break, not a pause, not to take your ass over there to All Stars. If she says something to Josh so foul that it could not be shown on television, we don't need to see that bitch face on our TV no more. And that's it. Corey, Big T, and Ashley taking a break. I can name it. Nelson needs to go ahead and take a break. Let the whole cast take a break. We need some fresh and new because what they doing right now ain't working. I think Ashley told Corey her family could buy his. She did. She said some shit like that. She says, so we've known who Ashley was since the beginning. And you know, we like to say people can grow. She was young during the real world. People can grow, get life experience. They can change, but obviously she hasn't. He called her selfish. You talking about Josh? You telling me all Josh did was tell Ashley she was selfish and she said, "Oh, you gay?" Or that's what Devin said to Amanda. The audacity. This season of the challenge makes my brain hurt. We have idiots on the Emerald team running the fucking game. Emerald team is running the game and they didn't even win the fucking challenge. How dare you tell me what I can do when you didn't even win the fucking challenge? And I was with Kyle. He was like, Amanda, Big T, if y'all don't take y'all ass to the Emerald, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. It's funny how a layup is talking shit. That's what I just said, Dan. A layup talking shit to another layup. Mm-hmm. Right, Devin is nothing without bananas. I agree. Devin is trying to pull. See, this what Bananas was telling you seasons ago. Without me, you're nothing. Without me to go after, you're nothing. Because right now, Devin, you look like an idiot. You look stupid. Devin needs, like, if Devin would be pulling all these stunts on a CT, like he did Bananas, like we got to get CT out, I would be here for it because at least you're trying to do something to win the game. But as long as CT is sitting over there on Sapphire, we just waiting for him to get his check. And then we already know CT is taking a break because then he in the movie. He getting his last check and then he off to Hollywood. Emerald is so dumb. I agree. Why would y'all, I'm reading it all out of order. Why would I want y'all to stay solid and the perfect team? Production made the rules so we could shake it up. I don't have nothing else to say. That's it at all. This is the most dominant season for Devin and Josh politically. And why do you think that is so? Why do we think this is so? Because they're being political with idiots. Like half of the cast was volunteering to go to fuck in. This had to be the dumbest group of rookies. It's my week to go in. I like to go in elimination. I like a new partner. I'll keep it rookie for you, but can I just get a new partner? This is the dumbest group of people. This is like saying kindergarten is the easiest grade when you ain't learning shit but your ABCs. Like, this ain't a really hard season to be political. And really, are they being political? Are they being dominant? You just getting your ABCs right. That's about it. That's why I don't even know why they let the 5-year-olds graduate kindergarten. If you can't graduate kindergarten, I don't know what to do. Let me move on. I'm getting off subject. Amanda, is there a reason why other vets do nothing and give CT them? I agree. I think I read it out of order. This what I'm talking about, Chris, right here, Christopher. Amanda should have stole Nani's spot on Emerald. I think she doesn't like Tori. Well, she says she doesn't like Tori, but you like Tori or you like $1,000,000? Because I don't give a fuck about that bitch if we can win $1,000,000 together. You like $1,000,000 or do you like running up with two layups? Because now you got two weak ass people on your team. And well, before Big T came back, hell, who was over there? Is it Logan and Nelson or is it Kyle and Nelson? I don't forgot how it switched up. I think it's Nelson, Kyle, and Tori was a strong ass team before they brought Big T ass back. Did y'all see Nelson and Kyle in the background? It was like, shit, what you doing, TJ? What you calling her ass back for? I have to stop laughing. It's making my back hurt. But Amanda not too smart either. Nobody on Emerald is smart. Because I clearly, Nani, get your ass over there. Casey will give you $500 gift card when you get home. Amanda is the only entertaining person. I agree. And I don't even like Amanda. I really don't. But she's the only one willing to play the game. Everyone else is just like, when we going to give CT his check? Remember when Jordan was calling everyone on World of the World's 2 layups and they all got in their feelings? I need that. But see, ain't nobody calling anybody layups. Nobody's calling anybody layups but me. I'm the only one doing it. Only thing I didn't like about Amanda is her one-sided beef with Tori. Well, tell me what is her beef with Tori, because I don't even know. Amanda been gone so long, I don't remember why she doesn't like Tori. And I personally don't even care. Amanda taking a break too? Good. I'm telling you, this whole season can take a break. And just do another season of All-Stars. Ain't they working on All-Stars 3? Because the whole first episode of All-Stars 2 was better than what I just watched. That hour and a half. I'm reading the comments out of order. I'm sorry. Who's taking a break? Amanda. Amanda can take a break too. Don't get me started. Or Big T taking a break. I don't care who take a break. Big T says she's not coming back for 38 or coming back at Okay, so Big T not coming back at all. Cause she done been on 5-6 seasons and ain't got no stronger. So she not coming back at all. Which is good for me. Not only is Tori stronger than Nani, but Tori isn't going to be afraid to go against Big T or Amanda to get back on Emerald. I agree. Nani would be. Facts. Amanda brought herself one more week until she is targeted again. Do you all think next week Emerald going to try to win? If I was Amanda, I would throw that shit. I would throw it. I would. So Devin or Josh could get like, if I was Amanda, this would be my strategy. I would throw it to Nelson and Kyle on Guys Week, which is next week. And I would let CT go in and call out Josh or Devin so CT could come over to Emerald with me. And then Josh and Devin could be gone. But then I feel like everyone would hate Amanda for throwing it on Guys Week and then turn around and just throw it on Girls Week to get Amanda out. I don't know, but if I was Amanda, I would stir up some shit on Emerald. I wouldn't let them have an easy ride. Ooh, excuse me. Because like you said, they gonna call her out anyway. Big T wanted to go to Sapphire because she said it on the Aftermath. Her and Devin are really good friends, and she did not want to make Devin upset. That was her words, not mine. That's why I don't want Big T to come back. Because I'm like, girl, you want $1 million or you want to be friends with Devin? Because you can be friends with Devin at home. And are you really friends with Devin because your ass live all the way in the UK and Devin live all the way in the US? You could be Twitter friends at home. What really pissed me off is that Devin tried to make Amanda seem toxic for playing a selfish game. Like, hello, it's the challenge. Hello, we not playing for Walmart coupons. We playing for $1 million. I'm nobody's friend. I've always come with the attitude of when it's $1 million on the line, game first, friend second. Like, let me win $1 million and apologize to you when I get home. Let me win $1 million and break you off $1,000 rent when I get home. You'll forgive me. You know, that's how I feel. Like, if you're not doing something grimy and dirty to somebody, like really just grimy, like going against their character, I'm not mad at you voting for nobody, voting a friend into elimination, switching teams with a friend to win them. Like, I'm not mad at none of that because it's a game. This ain't MTV's Best Friends race. I know they said that about RuPaul's Best Friends race, but it ain't the Best Friends challenge. It's okay. There you go. There you go. I'm sure Devin threatened Big T and Amanda said, fuck you, and Big T was scared. Pretty much. Pretty much. My lips felt dry, and I feel like I'm close up on the camera. And I don't know, me and my husband was watching, was it Stephen A. Smith, something on ESPN, and old boy's lips were white. And we were just clowning his lips and like, where his chapstick? And I didn't want nobody to clown my lips. So, okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay. Ashley wasn't invited to the reunion probably because of the Josh situation. I heard that. I heard that. The Camilla thing was season 30. If they are punishing people now, it's a little late. Camilla was asked on Champ. She was after her messy season, and that's when she crashed that golf cart, and that's why. Right. We all know. I don't know who the executives of the show were currently, none of that. But we're in a different time. During season 30, as a Black woman, I was in that state of mind. You could go. But society wasn't all in that council culture. And it's really sad that it takes for people to have to lose money to be socially conscious and just kind to African American people, people in the LGBT community. It's like when the dollars start hurting, then it was like, oh, cancel them. So back in season 30, that dollar thing, people weren't canceling shows and things like that. It was kind of like, I apologize. You know, that back then people would just apologize and we forget. So we're just in a different day and time, which I appreciate. But I feel like you can't punish someone without stating the crime. That's like just saying you going to jail for 5 years. You'd be like, well, bitch, what the fuck I do? You know, if I don't know the crime, how can we agree with the punishment? But let's move on. I don't think Ashley said anything that bad. I just think production edited out the good drama now. They didn't show us why Lauren got DQ'd at the beginning of the season either. Who's Lauren? I have no clue who Lauren is. The only reason Josh and Devin are controlling politically is because people like Cam aren't. What's your name? Quay? Qua? Q? No disrespect. I just don't want to say your name wrong. I've been saying this all season. If Cam was there, none of this bullshit would be going on. None of it. None of it. Josh must be friends with somebody on production with the edit he's getting. I just think Josh is on a season with a lot of idiots and he's just not the biggest one anymore. I don't think Emerald's going to win the daily next week because the male side, Logan, Kyle, Nelson, and CT will probably win against Josh Devin. Was Emmanuel on the show Wednesday? I ain't see him, but I agree. Josh Devin and Emmanuel is not winning a hall brawl race against Kyle, Nelson, CT, or Logan. Not Emmy, but what's her girl? KC does knock the shit out of Tori, and I want to see that. But on the guy's side, no. It was funny at the beginning when Nelson was walking and missing Corey. Hey, Stormy. Do y'all know why Ashley was sent home? We don't. That's what we've been talking about. But apparently she said something about Josh being gay, but we don't know how extreme it was, or we don't know what it was said. But she might not have said nothing. Hell, knowing Ashley, she could have just slapped somebody in production. Knowing Ashley, she could have packed up her bag and went home herself. You just never know. Big T doing culinary school. Good for her. I ain't gonna read Big T. Good for her. I mean, I need that energy on the cast. Someone got to pull these layups. Put the layups in their place. Yes. That's what we need. Bananas. A lot of people don't like bananas, but I like bananas because he put people in their place. Vote me in and come beat me. You got to beat me first. Oh, we're going to find out why Amanda doesn't like Tori. Because she's fake and she acts a certain way to try and make the viewers like her. She also said that Tori only makes friends to further her game. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? We're supposed to make enemies to go home. Like, Amanda's just mad that she's not a likable person. A lot of people don't like Amanda. I did say Walmart coupons. I'm so far behind on the comments. Okay, All Stars 3 is going to be the last season. Dan, didn't you ask me this last week? I said, Luca Angelo, get from over there. That's my dog. All Stars 2 is already 20 times better than 36 and 37 combined. I don't see if All Stars is going to pull in big numbers, why cancel it? Like, can we see if All Stars 3 is a fail? I don't see people in, and I ain't got no experience in the television community, but I do have experience with numbers. When you have high numbers, why cancel? I personally can do All Stars over the regular challenge if this all they gonna have to give. I'd rather watch All Stars, but we shall see. I just don't see them canceling such a great show and be like, okay, we just gonna do 3 and that's it. Because I'm telling you, if they cancel after season 3, I might be done watching the challenge. And I really love reviewing the challenge. I love playing. I think playing fantasy challenge with Drew and Charles makes it a lot more fun to watch and review. But it's hard pulling at straws. Like, I'm on here reading people instead of discussing. Like, when me and Charles just did Survivor, we discussed the strategy, what we think people should do, what we think would be interesting to happen. When it comes to the challenge, we're not talking about any of this. We just calling people dumb every week. And it makes it hard. It just makes it hard. And I know people like to hear the shade, but I really do like getting into the strategy of these shows. So we shall see. We shall see. I just want to see. I just want 37 to be over. I really think production is going to really go back to the drawing board with 38. Bring back the skulls. Make it an individual game. I'm tired of partners and teams. Bring back an individual game. Bring back some heavy hitters. Whatever you got to pay Cam to come back. We need it. Because you're going to get people to stop watching. I don't know. Did you hear when he was like, you learned your lesson from playing too nice for a bad friend, Ashley, but play toxic with real friends, Devin? Ooh, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. I didn't, I probably did hear him say that, but I don't understand. I feel like Devin is play the mastermind of a season that doesn't need one. And anyone and everyone who hasn't went to Emerald are complete idiots. But they should have broke up Emerald a long time ago. And the way that they've got people to go to Sapphire and Ruby, and well, nobody went to Ruby, but everybody seems to go to Sapphire, is crazy to me. Because you're just making Sapphire a much stronger team. And I got questions. How are we doing this hall brawl next week when Emerald has 3 girls and Sapphire has 1? That seems very unfair. But we'll see what happens next week. I'm surprised she didn't drag Devin for trying to shade Ashley. Maybe if Ashley just came off of doing whatever she did, she wanted to come off of Ashley is my best friend button, because she might not know if production was going to show or not show. So she might have backed off of that Ashley button. I don't know. But I don't know. Cam is probably watching this season thinking how bad the show is and won't want to come back. I disagree. I mean, I think Cam is watching and she's like, look at these idiots. But only because Cam is someone I do follow. I've seen Cam on Twitter and Instagram building alliances, making connections with a lot of people. So I think, and it could just be my challenge. See, but I just feel like Cam will be back, but Cam ain't coming back unless she got her crew with her. She ain't coming back on no bullshit like this and let Big Brother run the game. Big T, Nani, and Amanda, who you think will win next week's Daily Hall Brawl? For the ladies, whatever team KC is on, and for the men, whatever team CT is on. So it really depends on how they do it. Like if the men have to run it 2 times, then Sapphire wins. If the women run it 2 times, KC wins. I don't know. It depends on if it's some kind of damn time challenge. I don't know. It all seems unfair to me. Nani is a foot taller than Big T and Amanda. She might not be the strongest competitor, but she can run through those 2 easily. Yeah, Big T and Amanda, but who else can Nani run through? Okay. Cameron Leroy only watched 1 episode, and that was the episode where Fessy got DQ'd. Nelson told them to watch By the Way. I don't really care. I just want them to come back. Production just needs to throw away over 50% of this cast and try to figure out what they need to do in order to get their ratings up. I already told them what they need to do. They need to go back, pay the people that they need to pay to come back on the show, because these people are not doing it for free. They paying these people a couple of money, some dollars to show up, and if you win $1 million, great. But we're gonna give you 100,000, 50,000 just to show up, because this is what most of these people. This is all they do. This is all they do. They do the challenge and they sponsor shit on Instagram. That's it. So most of them need to be on the challenge to keep their viewers up, their followers up, whatever it's called. They need to bring back Bananas. I don't care how much it costs, but you have to bring him back. And then you have to bring back people that's not scared of Bananas. Like people who ain't scared to vote him in. And then you need to bring in less rookies. And the rookies you bring in need not be layups. Matter of fact, I just want to see a non-layup season. And by non-layup season, I mean physically and mentally. I need people who want to win money, not people who just want to be on TV. And that's what's wrong with so many people. Like, it really pissed me off when Logan was talking about, oh, I just want a surfboard. Like, bitch, you can get you a job and buy a surfboard. I mean, how much does a damn surfboard cost? I don't know, but it can't be that much. It ain't like a car note. Like, go out and buy your surfboard. I just need people who want to play, who want to play. And you get so much from just being on TV nowadays. Like, you can be verified, get your followers up, get a flat tummy tea deal. That's all people want. And it's sad because it's boring. Everybody wants to know what Ashley said. Will you keep doing the challenge reviews if 38 is like the two bad seasons? I always, I don't want to say that because there have been some shows I've started and then just said no, no. But it's usually not a competition show. Like, most of my reviews are reality competition shows because I love to discuss the strategy and just the mentality of it. So if I start 38, I am going to finish it. And sometimes I just be talking shit. I'm most likely 9.5, 9.9 out of 10 gonna review 38. Like, it would have to be utter trash for me to just stop reviewing it. Like, 37 is almost there. But like I said, when me, Charles, and Drew get together, we have a good time. We played games the last time. Like, I got some fun games for next week. We're gonna play when the trio gets together. So I think when we get together as a trio and really have fun with it, we make it fun for ourselves, even though the content of MTV isn't as entertaining. We try to make the content of us coming together entertaining. Like, just sitting here talking to you all about it in the comments is more entertaining to me than watching the show. And I hope you all feel the same way. Because I probably will review it because I love the show. I love competition reality shows, but we'll see. I don't know if Kim gonna be back. I don't know, but it's a lot more people out there besides Cam. Now, Cam is one of my favorites, but I would like to see a lot of people come back. And then we do have to remember we're still in a pandemic. A lot of people may not want to come back right now, even though some people are, getting vaccinated or whatever, quarantine. So a lot of people the past two seasons have said no for other reasons. So once we continue to get the pandemic numbers down, we might see more and more people saying yes. Honestly, I like this season. It seems that American fans don't like this season, but international fans are liking it. I think international fans might like it because it was a lot of international people on it, which maybe more people that you recognize than I may recognize because I don't see the other international shows that they come from. This season isn't all bad. This season had great potential. I think what messed up the season is that one twist at the beginning of the game where the agency, whoever pair won, they could pick whoever they want to go into elimination instead of having to call out a team. I think if the house can vote in the team, then the agency should have called in a team, not just individuals. I think that one thing at the beginning of the game ruined it because they were able to get a lot of good rookies out where some of those rookies might not have gotten called in because of their partner. So that one thing ruined this season for me because it was just downhill from there. And the people at the top, I just don't like. Like, think about it. It's been plenty of seasons where bananas have run the game. That one season, Paulie and Cara ran the game. Cam and Leroy ran the game the other season. It's different when the people you like are winning. I don't like Josh. I don't like Devin. I don't like Casey. I don't know Emmanuel. Tori is in, and Nani is Nani. So seeing that team be the powerhouse, it's like, I don't even really want to root for them. And they're just so cocky. It would be different if CT was on Emerald talking shit, because at least CT has won. You know? But did you see Big T's response to people calling her a weak competitor slash anchor? She said it's a TV show and they're boring, but I don't go around calling them anchors on the ratings. Well, shit, you should. You should read them hoes, Big T. They reading you. You might be more interesting if you called some people out and didn't. I ain't gonna go back over Big T. At the end of the day, Big T, facts are facts. You aren't that good of a competitor. It has been tried and it has been true. It's not like you out there winning challenges and people just throwing dirt on your name. No, girl, you haven't been winning anything. You aren't even entertaining to me, but people like you, so be happy about that. And maybe if you would talk some shit, I might like you even more. Speaking of what production needs to do, they need to give all the people who finish the final some money, second and third. If you finish, I don't think should get $0. I'm not mad at people getting $0 because, like I said, they're already getting paid a per diem. I don't know how much it is, but it's probably a couple of $1,000s for every episode that you make. That's why some people like to keep their friends on the show longer, which I can understand because you're helping your friends make more money. And then a lot of these people, maybe not the rookies, but a lot of these people are getting fees just to appear. I'm sure the bigger you are, like how Bananas, they said they don't want to pay Bananas all the money to come back. I'm sure like Cam and Leroy, their appearance fee is high. Like I'm sure they probably paying them a good $50,000 just to show up. So people are getting paid regardless of it. The million is a bonus. But I do agree. I don't mind if you break second place off with 50,000, third place off with 10, but they don't need no big amount. But Tina is famous in Sweden, Norway, Finland, and there are a lot of fans. I'm sure. And I'm happy that they're trying. But same thing with Tatcha. Like Tatcha is an international superstar. Like she got her Tatcha Titans. I forget what country Tatcha from, and I ain't gonna try to name it because I don't want to get it wrong. But I know it's an African country. But Tatcha ain't do shit this season. So it's like, okay, I want to see competitors. I want to see people who are strong. I want to see people who can back it up. If you're this international superstar, come in and shake some stuff up. In my opinion, no returning champs like CT, Ashley Bananas, no weak players like Big T and Devin, and no damn celebrities or rookies that ain't seen more than the last 3 seasons of the challenge. That's a small pool, Miguel. You want no champs, no layups, no celebrities, and nobody that hasn't been on at least 3 challenges. That's a lot of no's. I would agree with no layups and maybe no celebrities, because celebrities, and I'm kind of over Survivor too. Like, don't bring in some more people from like Ninja from the Ninja Warrior games, like people who are used to competitions. I don't know. I'm with you and wish there was some strategy discussed, not just people reading people. Great. Ooh, what day is the trio? The trio is next Thursday. We will be back next Thursday. I think me and Charles do Survivor at 6:30, so the trio will be at 7:30. So we're going to have a good time discussing our fantasy team. And that's probably another reason why I don't like Emerald. Drew has all the damn Emerald people on his fantasy team. And Drew went from having like 60 points to over 200 points like that. He's killing it on a fantasy with the Emerald team. I think Drew even has Amanda, so he probably even has. Right, he does have Amanda, and I had Tori, so now I don't even have anybody on the winning team. My poor team. But let's get ready to wrap this up. Feel like they're doing international rookies too much. I agree, and they do not understand the game. Only Kels was the only international understood, but got out early. I agree, and it's not that they don't understand the game. I think they understand the game. I think they're just too scared to play it. Everybody wants to be buddy buddy, and you notice the only people they don't talk shit about, the only rookies they don't talk shit about, is the ones licking their asses, like Emmanuel, like Emmy and this damn Uncle CT. She said Uncle CT about 20 times on the after show, and I was like, girl, CT, he ain't none of your family. He ain't gonna break you off no check. He gives a damn about you once the cameras go cut. CT, that's it. So I just feel like they need better rookies. Better. Production basically wants to double agents gameplay for the eliminations, but make it more interesting. But clearly it didn't work. It did not work. Do you nom? I think no. Wait, are you saying Nom will be back next season? Don't care about Nom. Honestly think he will come back just because of diversity. If Nom comes back, he just needs to be in a bubble. Cause he's always hurt, sick, gotta go. Nom come back and be in a bubble. But Nom wasn't a big strategic, like he did get screwed over with Lolo. Cause Lolo was a little bit cuckoo, crazy. It is what it is. I feel like if Nom came back, he would be another Logan, another Emmanuel, somebody that would lay up under a Devin or a CT and just ride the wave and make. He ain't gonna make no big moves. I want people that's gonna come back and want to make big moves. Final Reckoning had a good cast, just not a good format, but still okay season like Cam, Davon, Natalie, Cara, Ashley taking the money. I gotta put my thinking cap on for Final Reckoning, but oh, that was the one after Vendettas. Yeah. They need reality people who are at least fans of the show. I've never seen the challenge. That is ridiculous. Then these rookies don't know what the fuck to do on the show. I agree. But some of them be like, oh, I'm a big fan of the show and still play crazy. International people weren't watching this show when the Dual Inferno Gauntlet was on, so their standards aren't as high as mine. Facts. Facts. I've been watching this. I don't think I recall maybe the first 2 seasons, but I've been watching this for a long back. If it came on in 99, I probably started watching it in 2000. So that's over 20 years. I've been watching this show. I know where it came from, what it used to be, how entertaining it was. And I guess when you're someone who knows what the show was and you see what it is now, it's a disappointment. But if you just start watching it around 30, then you're used to it. Drew is so good at the fantasy picks. I think he's cheating. I don't think he's cheating, but Drew has a method to the madness. Like if y'all watch when we do our fantasy picks, me and Charles are always laughing at Drew's picks. We're like, what the fuck? And we was like, they were number 10 on our list. You had them, Drew. And then look at us now. Look at us now. Drew is up here winning the damn thing. It's a method to his madness. I can't call it, but he winning. He's winning. I need to change my method next season. By the way, have you been exercising because you look good, girl? Thank you, Dan. I only been exercising for 1 week, but I'll take it. that 1 week I will take it. But it is my goal, and that's why I moved the Thursdays back to the 30s, because it was at 6 and 7, and now it's 6:30 and 7:30 because I see my trainer on Thursdays. And I was like, I gotta go sometimes, and I already don't wear no makeup on the camera no way, so who cares if I record right after the gym? I just didn't go this week because I pulled my back yesterday, but that's besides the case. I hope you push through because I can tell the difference. You are a survivor in the challenge. You were interested in the last video and now you seem bored as fuck. Hope the show gets better soon. You got me. You got me. I really do love the challenge. And I think when you see the trio, when you see me, Charles, and Drew have banter with each other, it's a lot more fun. And then, like I said, I got some good games. I got a new game we're going to play next week. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I hope I didn't bore y'all too much. I really do love the show. It's just a slow burn right now. Like, I really could just see the finale next week and be like, okay, thank you. Let's just continue with All Stars. It's not like we don't have All Stars to do. And I will be reviewing All Stars. All Stars will be the Friday video. So I'm not reviewing it this week. I'm just saying it in advance because it was a cliffhanger week. Like, I don't know who's in elimination. I don't know who won elimination. So it ain't nothing really. We ain't talk about the strategy of who gets voted in. None of that stuff. So All Stars will pick up next week when we can have a full review. And I love All Stars. I might do my cast assessment this weekend, but I ain't gonna make no promises because I don't want to promise and then I don't do it because I do have work to do. I'm sitting in my office now, if you can't tell. I'm sitting here doing work. As soon as I log off here, I'm about to log back on here. So I want to wrap it up in a nice bow. I appreciate you all so much for rocking with me every week. I do have a good time in the chat doing these live reviews with you all. Again, if you are looking for the trio, myself, Charles, and Drew will be back next Thursday at 7:30. Next Thursday at 6:30 is myself and Charles. We do Survivor. And then starting next Friday, I'm going to start All Stars. I got to wait till I see a whole who go home and everything. Then we're going to review All Stars too. So it's going to be 2 nights. Thursdays be Survivor, then Fridays would be All Stars 2. And then the challenge would be Thursdays too. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to post it on YouTube and everything. So thank you all so much. Go ahead and hit the like button. Like this video. If it's your first time rocking with me, Angie, at Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe as well because I do all the competition reality shows. And so, and a little dating show. So I do a lot of competition and dating reality shows. So I'm sure you'll find some other good stuff. And I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye.